around, 'cause I'm wired for sound.
Okay, time for an updated room tour of the old collection / computer room. We're gonna get in there, see what's different, what's been shaking, rattling and rolling. I've dusted 3/4 of the room. I haven't dusted another quarter, so some of it's still quite disgusting, which is the benefits of HD images. It's showing you all the lovely fluff and dust and whatnot, so excuse that, but otherwise it's going to be another month or more, and I'm just in the mood to show what else is on the shelves now. So let's step back. Oh, there's Pedro doing the all mail running up the hallway. Okay, where were we? Checking things out. Have a look at the front door there. Let's do a quick little walk in. Shelves and shelves. We've got a computer over here and window. Car out on the front lawn. Let's do a little spin around and then we'll go into each area and section, what's going on. Come back around, might as well start with the old door of posters and such. Got the old Batman on there, Marvel's down here. Some bits of cardboard sitting in this corner from packages I was going to throw out but kind of saved. Transformers animated, Justice League, Pokemon, bit of space up there. Put these poster book DC New 52 ones up there last month. And I'm thinking I'll take this Pokemon Ash down, move him. I could put another 3 of these over here and put this somewhere else. And come around here, side of the shelves. We got that beer, Batman Beyond. Some more postery stuff down here, Turtles. Billy T, and the place to be. Jim Beam, know what I mean. Miami Vice, twice as nice at the right price with some rice. Joker and Harley, Lois and Clark from the 90s show. Come around here, we'll close the door properly so I don't bang into it. More little posters and things. Cat calendar. Phantom. This dog. Where's the wolf? I think it's a wolf. I can never remember the original Phantom. More posters and junk over there, but anyway, let's spin around over here. Go way up the top, some big robots. Omega Supreme from the Wolf of Cybertron games in the blue version. A little cash bot. Some Ravagers and Rumble Frenzies, or take your pick, whatever name you prefer. Nintendo Dude. Off the vent. Bat. Another Omega. Godzilla, Little Rescue Bot Dog, Bumblebee from the movie, Giant King Starscream from Trilogy, another Mega Supreme. We've got Fans Hobby, Power Master Prime and Overlord. And Amiibo Link, because he's not fitting in with the other ones. Knockoff Red Grimlock. What's his face? In the corner, some NECA dude, Big Jack's Batman Invader, NECA, Jason, Predator, Alien, Freddy, another Predator hiding in the corner. There he is, no mask, and with mask, otherwise known as Predator 1, Predator 2. One's got the kind of fish scale texture like that, and the other one's got the more orange City Hunter look. Around, some more posters here, and then here we've got Wile E. Coyote next to the McFarlane redo of the Kenner style Batman. I used to have the original as a kid and Superman lost them. Got a Lego Batman, it's also a light if you press this button, and this Bugs is Batman, so a few Batmans going on there. 3-0 or 3A depending on what region you're in. Movie Bebop. The old punk Warthog. The chain I added on, it's just a chain from the hardware store because it came with no actual accessories, which was bullshit. Rocksteady comes with the spiked baseball bat at least. And he's got Fate, nearly knocked over this alien here. He's got fake like leather cloth goods clothing. This dude's got like fake leather boots. His toes are sticking out. I'm pretty sure they did that on this like $300 toy. That's just for Zazul, so we'll just pause here. Shoe, not a shoe. Shoe, not a shoe. Toes sticking out. That's just for Zazul, so we'll pause on that one. McFarlane 89 style Batman. I picked up on sale at Kmart for like $10 or whatever. Not bad. And the big 12-inch one. I can't remember who made that, whether it was Jax or Mattel or who made the big one. It's one of the companies that makes all the stuff. Around to the corner, my pegboard I put up a couple months ago. I've just rotated what's on the front. I can fit about 3 figures in each peg, so I can go like this. And here we've got Towers TMT Raph. Not a great figure, but the artwork looks really cool, so that's why I grabbed another one of him. And then I've got the reissue of the vintage ones behind him. We can take him off. And who's hiding behind here? I don't remember, even though I changed this an hour ago. Oh, there we got Mutant Mayhem Leo. So at the moment I've got all 4 of the Mutant Mayhem guys on there, and the vintage ones on there, which is basically the oldest Turtles and the newest Turtles on that shelf at the moment. There's Donnie. There's Mikey. I'm off a minute there. Ray Fillet from the Adventures version. And let's have a look behind him. Ray Fillet with the OG style version. So I went from having no Ray Fillets to actually 3 now. Koji gave me one, then these other ones I picked up later on. You'll see when I get to the other corner, he's over there. Donnie. Let's come down here. I've got me, let's swivel this microphone out of the way so I'm on my knees now to get to this corner. We've got Hordak in the cartoon style. Behind him is the Skating Mike reissue. It's a bit crowded because this corner is so small next to the corner. The pegboard it goes behind the shelf, it doesn't fit flush. So we've got Turtles of Grayskull Leatherhead. I haven't opened them yet, I will. I didn't buy them to keep them there, just the package looks so cool and got no space on the shelf to put them on here for now. 2 Bop Steady. So the parts of him, I was able to complete Metal Boto, which is a combination of Roboto and Metalhead. I had the other parts from Figures Gojitron sent me a good many months ago, and then it was quite a few months before they released that one. So I'll put that microphone back over there. Okay, let's rotate in this corner. So we've seen the big fellas up here, now let's come down. This shelf is mostly 90s themed animated characters, some of them from different eras, like, Dastly and Muttley obviously a lot older. There's a Haunter up there, still in package, because they ended up with 2 of him. So we've got a Wei Zhang knockoff Optimus, MP10 Optimus Prime, very nice, die cast and all that, and beautiful toy. We've got Team Rocket, Pokemon, Iron Giant. I just shoved in this corner today. I've got to put him on a proper stand or something to get him in there properly. But yeah, we've got Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers Funko toys. We've got old Rugrats toys from when they did the movie. We've got DuckTales, that's Funko as well, the little ones. There's some Pokemon from like 1998, some Digimon, CatDog, Wario, there's a Mickey Mouse. So there's all sorts on there, lots of cool stuff. Come down to the next shelf, and we have more Pokemon. Some from, the company's changed that. It used to be Tomy, and then they've changed to Jazzwares, and there's Pokemon Scale. Well, there's 3 or 4 companies now that have done all these bloody miniatures, but we've got Aerodactyl, we've got Scyther, we've got multiple different Charizards. That's a single sculpt one, it doesn't move, whereas this one's got posable wings and jaws and jaw and all that. And these are the Scale World ones. This is one of the Japanese lines. That Pikachu, look, here is my pinky finger next to that Pikachu, so he's actually in scale to the red dude. That's not Ash, that's Red from Pokemon Red. Like the dude is just like a nameless avatar, basically, like Link and Zelda, and like it's like meant to be like the player rather than an actual character. But anyhow, that's Scale World. They're certain size, whereas the regular miniatures are like quite a bit bigger. So there's a normal size Pikachu there. Heap of different ones, Blastoise, all them dudes. A few crammed in the corner, a little chibi bootleg Spider-Man reading a book. It's hard to see what's going to. Oh, it's fallen over. He's reading a little book. I have a bunch of these. Should be Spider-Mans. They're all bootlegs I got years ago at one of those stores in Melbourne. Going down the same shelf, there's a poster on the floor. I haven't moved from last time. It's all the cords and junk for the computer. I've reorganised this shelf. It's mostly video games, but at the front top part I've got stuff I'm currently watching. I've got Sailor Moon box set, MacGyver box set, Wonder Woman, Miami Vice, Magnum. Finished Magnum. I'm nearly into Miami. I'm starting Wonder Woman, and I'm up to season 3 of 5 of Sailor Moon. A whole bunch of PS4 games, a bunch of Switch games sitting on top of here. If we pull some of these out, there's a heap of stuff in behind. This shelf goes 3 layers deep. There's there's 100 or so games in there. It's like Wii and PS4, PS3, a couple of boxes, Xbox 360 games out the back and all that. Come down here, we've got Kim with the White Lion box set, Jurassic Park collection on Blu-ray, which belongs on my Blu-ray shelf, but I kind of just shoved it in there because there was a gap. Some manga up there, Dragon Ball Super, Pokemon manga, Transformers UK Generation 1 collection that ran to like 80 or 100 volumes, however many it went, that I'm missing a few of. Let's pull back to the big shelves. We'll come back over here, left to right. We've looked at the big robots up there. Next shelf down, we've got, this is all NECA Ninja Turtles cartoon collection. Oh, that's from the Super 7, that's mutagen. That's just sitting there because it's basically toxic. If you let it go on your carpet, your mum won't be happy. So let's have a look at these guys. Baxter the Fly Guy, Triceratons up the back, Rat King, Muckman, Mondo, Gecko Dude, Anthrax, or Anthrax, depending how you say it. Got some turtles in there. And that's PCS Collectibles plastic Krang. It's not the NECA Krang, which looks kind of garbage, so I put this here instead. It scales better and it's more toon accurate. It's more sumo giant baby proportions. But anyhow, let's get the old Bebopper in there, Toon Shredder, Rocksteady. Just got this April last month. That's the newest addition to the shelf. It hasn't changed in over 12 months because I'm never a fan of getting splinters in Aprils and then end up getting a whole bunch of splinters. So there's a foot back there, more Triceratons. There's Leatherhead. He's going after those frogs and turtles, I'll guarantee. Got punk frogs. Instead of having them all together, I split them up. I put 2 of the frogs here, there's a couple of the turtles, and that's Toon Slash, Metalhead, Usagi, and I put a couple of the other frogs here next to Mikey. And then this guy is like leaping up like he's got out of one of Leatherhead's traps. I put this net on that came with one of the Jada Universal monsters, the creature from Black Lagoon, I'm pretty sure. So let's pull out, see them on the shelf there. And the next shelf down is Super 7 Turtles, all in the style of like vintage toys. Let's come in. The only one that's not actually is the Shredder, that's a third party thing. And the Super 7 Shredder looks garbage because it's based on that shirtless original rubbish toy. So we've got Mondo. This show is very full, like I've crammed them in. And I've got some hanging up like Mondo here. I've got him going sideways up the wall on the skateboard. And he's got a bit of pizza in his mouth. I've got Wingnut, who's gigantic. That's a BST Krang and the Walker, because I don't have the Super 7 Krang from the Walker yet, and I probably will get it. So I've got this wicked third party Shredder. Giant Robo Toy Stock Krang. It's from a different collection, but it's by Super 7. It's in that giant 70s kind of Jumbo Machinda style, like the Godzilla with the rocket firing fist and that. It doesn't fire a fist, but it's in that style. Ace Duck, Baxter, I've just shoved him up there. He's standing precariously on Robotic Bebop and Rocksteady. I'm going to hang him either in this corner or out on the edge of the shelf here. I've just got to find my fishing line stuff wherever I've stashed it in this room somewhere. So I can hang up properly. Sergeant Bananas, Ray Filet, or Man Ray, little dudes, accessories that come with them, Metalhead, the original crazy psychotic turtle Slash. Up the back, Scumbug. We've got Muckman, Joe Eyeball, and Triceraton. I've got all his gear on, got a big blade, rebreather mask so they can breathe this atmosphere. I don't know why they're sculpted from rats. There's a kind of trophy thing hanging off his belt like the Predator's weird thing. The old Scratch the Cat, winged up Screwless up there. Leatherhead. Oh, I just got Rat King last week. So here's the toy style. And I was watching the episode Rat King, Leatherhead, and they kind of wrestle, so I'll put them together. They're a bit crowded, but whatever. They're in there. Genghis Frog, put the crazy tongue head on there. Got 2 packs of these mouses, come in a pack of 5 or 6, whatever, but I've got a few of them now. I've got them going all over, just kind of fighting the turtles. This one's eating a baby turtle. These ones are ganging up on Mikey. Don, they're grabbed onto his bow staff and other end, just hanging off of there. Looks cool. This one's eating a little baby rat, which is meant to be a pre-mutant Splinter. He's up here. And there's another one hiding down there. And there's the old Raph. He's got the old size going through there. It's a feature, they've got little holes you can put the size in. Okay, so little minifigures along the front. Let's go down the next shelf. I had Mutant Mayhem stuff on and I've just changed them out last week. Got my wrestlers out and I went all 80 style ones. Let's get in there. WrestleMania 1. We've got the Hot Rod, Paul Orndorff, Mr. T. You don't pity no fools, sucker. I don't pity no fools. What you talking about? Hogan, looking very much like a basted lobster with the extreme tan and the cross there. Very good head sculpt. The Iron Sheik, who will tell you that Hogan is weak. Weak and pathetic like little girl. And got the Ultimate Warrior. Warriors, and all the crazy stuff he says you can never understand. He's out in space, because space is the place, baby. Space is the place with the Macho Man. Macho Madness, oh yeah. And I got JYD, he's an older Jax figure. Really beautiful sculpt. Check out that face, man. Come down the side, got the pants, JYD. Love the Junkyard Dog. It's a recent addition, along with the Bushwaggers. A couple of crazy Kiwi goons. Check out that face on there. That's some madness, alright. Actually, just today in the mail, which is why he's jammed in front, is old Jimmy Hart in the pink suit. I have a different one. I don't have this one with the megaphone. Just literally came like an hour ago in the mail. So I chucked them in there. We got Steamboat, Flying Brian, Bret Hart, got a nice little belt on there. And we've got Shawn and Sherry teaming up. Cowboy Bob, Hot Rod and just the blue trunks. Ravishing Brick, Big Andre up the back. Sid, you can call him Sid Justice, Psycho Sid, any of the above. Just picked him up last week in the store. Ted DiBiase, $1 Million Man. So we've got a plan. Bam Bam Bigelow and Bossman came with a 2-pack last fortnight. He's still got that plastic thing on there because it's holding his sunglasses on. I just left it. Jake the Snake, found a couple months ago at retail. Really nice figure. Over here, if you need some Sergeant Slaughter to put you in disorder, he'll fix you up. He does chiropractic adjustments for free. And they're all 80s except I left Undertaker in there because I had Undertaker, Stone Cold, and I kind of switched them around. And so I'll probably take him out, and because then I've got Jerry Lawler, who's from multiple decades. I'll probably take him out later, and then I've got my whole pile of other figures that are all 90s ones. So let's go down to the next section. This is just mostly comics and stuff on here. There's a couple of toys. There's a Beast Machines Cheetor, Eggman. Got this Raph pack, which is, I have 3 or 4 of this figure now, but this is just the cool set where you get these little chubby dudes. I mean, that one there, I've got that same dude just down here. So, but this packaging is just really nice. The purple, the logos, the little slime there. It's very retro style artwork in the corner. Very cool pack. And these do glow in the dark, but it's It's not like Scare Glow's glow in the dark. When I come in here at night, I can't see any of it. It's useless. It's a cool figure, but the glow in the dark figure is fucking useless. So behind there is Polar Comics, IDW Turtle Trades. These are like massive ones that are, I don't know, they're about 400 pages each at least. Mickey Mouse. Behind there we've got Fantagraphics, Carl Barks, Scrooge and Donald Duck trades in there. Put this back up there again. Oh, it's a heavy one. These Mickey Mouse ones are Fantagraphics too. They're amazing. They go back to the Floyd Gottfriedson. They go back to like the 30s or 40s, and it's the most fleshed out character of Mickey Mouse, more so than the animated shorts. They're really good reads, and there's a lot of volumes. Up here we've got Transformers Manga, which is 3 volumes from the old TV magazine. Fist of the North Star, new prints. General Dahl, awesome dude from original Dragon Ball. It's flying along this big giant log on this crazy base. We've got 3 flavours of Blaster: yellow, ice blue, and red and yellow. And it's called Christmas Decoration, which happens to be in the same colour scheme as the Shattered Glass Blaster, so looks out cool. Put it with him. More comics. Complete run of Garth Ennis Punisher Max is behind there. Got Moon Knight, Transformers UK. Complete run of Ninja Turtles Archie Adventures from the 90s. First Turtles comic in red. And I've got Turtles Urban Legends. That's volume 1. That's volume 3. That was Eric Larson. Oh, it says on the side there, Carlson Fosco. That was the Image Comics Turtles. It was about 25 issues. Volume 1 of Sailor Moon. Got some Hulk, Avengers, some other random comics. Let's move along. Seeing as I'm on the floor, we'll see what's on the bottom of the shelf. We got Tintin box set, plus the 1 volume that's not in the set for reasons. Dragon Ball, like the original Dragon Ball, that's the manga set. We've got some Jada die-cast vehicles. Let's see, Jurassic Park over here, Mystery Machine, car from Knight Rider, because I couldn't get the actual kit, but I mean it's basically the same thing, so whatever. Optimus, these are the smaller scale ones. I mean, there's my hands, it's this size. I was originally going to get the bigger ones, but the price is reasonable. I just don't have the space for them, so just got the Party Wagon last month. Finally, really beautiful version. Probably one of the nicest versions of anything they've ever made, really, is this die-cast one. All the toy versions are kind of a bit off-model. Fast and Furious, Dom's Charger, I love my 70 muscle cars, I like the Fast and Furious movies. Back to the Future 2 version of the Time Machine. I have number 1 on the larger scale of those. And Ecto 1 down there. On top, we've got a Cheetor. Well, sorry Predator, you've been terminated. He's got some nice gold chrome that's still intact. Let's put Predator back up here. There's a 90s Canada Predator. And the, what do you call that one? The bloody Mantis alien. They've both got cool transparent plastic. If you hold them up like this, get the light, there we go. They're both see-through, really cool. I got that one from America because it was second-hand on eBay. Okay, got distracted for a moment there. Little Pedro was running around meowing. We've got die-cast Hello Kitty, little elephant dude. Bunch of Batman omnibus trades back there. Got the original Detective, team-ups, Wonder Woman first run. Turtles Omnibus, kind of nice behind the green of the and some more comics behind here anyway. So we'll go up to the next shelf, or next section of the same shelf. Another box, Turtle one of the modern stuff. They don't really care for motorbikes, but this one just looked cool. It's got the green and purple on the box and the bike. Just looks nice. Same figure again. He's got a helmet on. Cool artwork in the corner. Got this big naked dude over here. What's his name? Robot from the original animated show. And they made a chrome version of him, the vintage toy line, which also got a couple of Masterverse ladies. Hello, ladies. Bunch more comics, mostly DC. We've got Batman, Scooby-Doo. Whole pile of Batman stuff in there. Various trades. Hello Kitty reading a book. More Batman trades behind there. Whole pile of stuff over here, some Hellboy trades, BPRD, more Batman, various ones. And we've got Masterverse, Hordak, and She-Ra. Love these figures. The She-Ra's great. The Hordak's pretty nice, but the head's a bit off. I mean, look at this animated one. The animated one has a much nicer head than that Masterverse. A couple of Pokemon down there, just put it next to the She-Ra, the pink colour stuff. Pokemon shelf up here, which is adjacent to the other one that we already seen back over there. Won't name any of these guys because there's about 100 dudes in there, all be all bloody day. So let's have a quick look at them. I've been buying Pokemon stuff since 1998, but I had long gaps where I didn't buy anything. So I got back into it again. So it's a mix of vintage and modern, like this, I don't know, Farfetch'd here, that's from 1998, I bought in Christchurch. I remember actually buying it. It was my friend Luke at the time. And then I've got other stuff I bought in the last 5 years or so. That one's a model kit one from the Snap Together kits. But there's heaps of cool dudes in there. And this shelf took me forever, so it ranged so you could actually see all of the little bastards at the same time. Even when I'm sitting back on my chair at the computer, so it's one of the nicest shelves to look at. Lots of cool colours, mostly like turtles and masks, just lots of cool primary colours and happy feel good kind of shelf, you know. Lots of cool critters in there. Okay, I'll move up to the next one. There's a Transformers shelf. I did have Dragon Ball at one time, and it's one of those shelves I kind of rotate. So I've just rotated them again, put all the guys there at the back, at the front, all the big guys on the side, took out one of these risers so I could fit the big guys in because their heads scrape the top of the shelf. So I won't name them, but let's just get in and have a look at them here. These are basically all modern toys. I do have a couple of the vintage reissues I've done in recent years, like the, what's his name, old Ratty Boy over here. And I do have the reissue of a bloody Primal or whatever. He's not on the shelf, he's out the back somewhere. But old Megatron. That's this awesome Takara. That's from that most recent Transformers movie. It's like a Takara one, it's really nice, and the size of him is massive. And then the other one that Hasbro did was like this size, and it's just not half as good. That's a third party one, this guy here, the cool Ravage. With his cool eyes that will reflect the light. Nice bit of metallic creamy stuff going on there. Cool characters, great show. Wasn't a fan of it on the original run, but I have become a fan of it since and watched it all the way through. Gonna watch it again this year actually. Really great show, fantastic writing. Lots of cool characters. Everyone's posed except for this. That's a redeco of that character. I've got to put it, I've got another little stand or something I've got to put it on, so I haven't got around to it. More cool dudes back there. A couple of movie ones. Up in that back corner's the movie Cheetor and Primal and whatnot. Now let's pull back. Another Transformers shelf. This is Decepticons, or like 80s Decepticons basically, thing around the show. Bruticus, Devastator, Menasor, it's that modern one. This one's a knockoff because the official one I have, but it's gigantic, doesn't fit on the shelf. See some cool guys, Astro Train, Seekers, one there, a couple of third party Stunticons, Blitzwing, oh, a random skeleton, why not, from Halloween, and Reflectors, little third party Krebsix, and Endron Cubes, Soundwave, that's a G1 Rat Bat on there, so he's older than everything else on the shelf basically. A couple of different dudes down here, and that guy, and that guy, modern Insecticons, and the previous ones they did from a while back. More Endron Cubes, little soldier dude, I found out it was in the garage when I was cleaning up, don't know who it belonged to. Megatron, I swapped out Siege Megatron for this, I don't know, some 3-pack thing they did from Takara, and he's got a like more cartoon head, little tiny Spider-Man on there, kind of reference to Marvel Comics. Always beat this thing. There's a little mini reflector on sound waves if you're paying attention. And he's got another cassette in his chest, that's some other rubbish. Okay, let's go up to the next area. Is Disney dudes and dudettes, cats and dogs, living together, chaos. All these cool characters. These are just miniatures. They come in various packs. They've done many times, usually at Target here. They're pretty nice, painted very nicely. And these are Amiibos and a couple of other off-brand Amiibos, like these guys aren't Nintendo, of course. They've got little Knuckles, Sonic, Pac-Man, Kirby, Mario's, all these cool guys. Baby Bowser. Okay, let's look at the next shelf. The next section is my computer desk, because it used to be just a computer desk and there's so much crap on it now. But it's basically another part of the collection. So we've got Rocksteady statue. We've got this Talkabot as an 80s toy. Bunch of little cute dudes, little koalas and stuff down here. We've got this Gonzo that Mrs. gave me. He's on a nice like dog stand, that's how he's standing up properly. That's just some bills and nonsense. Hiding behind there is a Pikachu. Over my stand for charging my phones and crap. Over here, I rotate what's on here every few months. So I had like 90s WWF stuff, and now I rotate to like 90s WCW stuff. We got the Hulkster, brother, me, Flair, Macho, Sting, Eddie and Ray. Just got that Ron Simmons a couple weeks ago. Goldberg on the belt. Pretty cool. Little Bluey, Scooby, Crypto. Some other little critters down here. And me and Gene hanging out with Mikey at the moment. Double Cross. Crackpot. Tony. Triptychon reissue on my camera thing lives. And do the Baby Joe show, hiding behind him. Bebop statue. Let's take a look at the next section. We've got about 2 more bits to go. So we've got some toys up on the wall here. Let's pull back first and see. So there's these shelves, stuff on top, posters and whatnot. Amazing Fantasy 15, some Dragon Ball from Bandai USA. They make pretty garbage figures, but they're not completely awful. I never used to have stuff on the wall, and I saw so many people with collections like old Boba Hicks, and I was like, I've got to put some stuff on the wall. And I did it really badly because they're brick walls here. I just smashed some little nails in with a hammer one day. So at some point I'll go back and redo them with a better, like get my drill and put proper mounted things. I'm going to put a couple more things up here. That's a reaction to Debbie. So waiting in family's kangaroos, mate. They're in Australia, but there's space up there to get more like that up there. Possibly across there. Come down, downtown. The old dragons hanging out there. Little Spider-Man, movie Spider-Man figure hiding. Masters, Origins. Plenty more Masters here. Mutated Round Man. Heart swapped. Too bad. Shredder and Skeletor. Gotta get Too Bad on Spycore. 2 spikes, whatever you want to call them. B-Man with the snake arms. Samurai Skeletor from the Turtles Crossing Line. Snake Man dude. Up here, see old Web Store, Phil's favourite. Some Some more snake dudes. Just got that guy a couple months ago. Wicked head sculpt, so detailed. And the jaw moves as well. What's his name? A dude up here, hanging out. Violator from there. Krang. His head all across that line. Another dude, snaky arms. Who could he be? Might be that guy. Come over here, we've got the cage match. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. The figures have all kind of fallen over on top that I had posed. I haven't got back to dusting and rearranging them. They were nicely arranged, now they're all kind of fallen over and become a bit of a mess. But I will get back to it eventually. More dudes hiding down there. So they're on top of having the wrestle grudge match or whatever's going on top of the cage. And they come down inside the cage. There's like dudes on the outside. He's doing his acid spit in there. Mutant He-Man versus Kane up the back. And some dudes on the outside of the cage. Okay, so onto this section is kind of bluey, and there's some Sylvanian families that my missus got me into. I didn't used to collect those, but they're all small things that fit kind of nicely in these little shelves down here. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go in here. Well, first of all, that little dog's hanging off of there. The Sylvanian families, and then a random Fozzie in there. And over here, little penguins in their car with their cool goggles on. A bunch of cats and wolves, and these are, I think these, what are they, huskies? I think this is a husky family, these ones. There's all sorts. Cat family in their car. More critters down there. There's a car up here, excuse the dust. Cat family there. Another different cat. There's actually an Australian brand called Little Woodsies, these fat cats. Look how fat and chubby there. They're kind of like a knockoff version of Sylvanian families. But they're quite nice. Bluey. And we've got a little cat drinking his coffee on his way to work. Down here we've got some Sonics. Some DVDs and stuff up the back, because you can't, when I'm sitting on my chair, you can't see anything on that back section, so I put DVDs rather than figures that you can't see back there. A couple of big Sonics over here. They have multiple changeable parts on these big ones. That's no good. Various different Sonics. Movie Sonic's fallen over. Oh well. A couple of ones. That one's a bootleg. Some more stuff down here. Foot changer. Transformer dealies. Oh, cool. Robot and that Scooby-Doo movie pack. Changeables, McDonald's dude. Another Sonic thing my missus gave me. What's that? David Lynch box set, Danger Mouse, bunch of some video games, Mafia, more games and whatnot. Grimlock on the floor for the movie. Whole pile of hardcover books. This section's got some Blueies. Bluey on the old quad bike, and I got the granny one on the too. Christmas decoration one, little truck meat thing. Bunch of sets in there, Batman, Astro Boy, X-Files, some Marvel movies, more Bluey stuff up here, and well, not that guy, that's just a random minifigure, kind of like martial arts dude. More Bluey stuff. Don't eat that hamburger, it's a bloody Transformers on a robot. So we've got another section down here, it's all Bluey. Excuse the clunking, I'm on the floor next to my computer, it's very hard to get down here. These are all vehicles. Hopefully you can see something, because I can't actually see what I'm looking at with the phone here. It's like a bus, a car, another car, some cats up with that cat family. Down here, some more hardcovers. Those things, come up a bit, a couple more Bluey things. Turn this to a vehicle section basically. A bus and a fire truck, and that one, green one's a garbage truck, I believe. Yeah. Okay, we've got 2 sections left to go. We've got the stuff that lives up on top of this big closet, and kind of vintage turtles. Not really counting the pile of robots over here, most of which are Optimus Primes, because this is still the section where I'm going to put a shelf in, so it's kind of just a bit of a mess. But yeah, got some little mini poster things on here. Got this big Kong that came out last year. He's awesome. Got 2 other versions, different sizes, and then I couldn't resist the giant one fighting this Allosaurus. Got Sonic covered in dust. Moltres. Fort Max Dude. Reissue Twin Cast, Playmates Voltron. And one of the figures I did. This dude over here. Floating around Jurassic fellas. Hiding behind these guys is Scorponok, old Bill Murray, and Soundwave, why not? And there's some Power Rangers hiding down there. And there's a bunch of stuff here. It's got all crowded. I arranged and then shoved more things in. I've got to pull them out and rearrange them because it's gotten to a big jumble now. It's just a whole bunch of different stuff. This recent Donkey Kong one, some jacks, really cool. They don't include the barrel. This little pinata dude. Those modern Street Sharks they've done, they're awesome figures. They're so good. Like pretty much all of them they've done so far. And there's a bunch of other robots I can't really see here because I got the big guys in front. We got Predator King. And we've got Delta Magnus back there. Star Saber or whatever it's called. And all the things. Got Ultraman dudes down there. Ultraman, LAP. More stuff in here. So there's just all sorts in there. Let's go to the next. Here's my chair, I put my clothes on. Usually has some plush on there. Got Pikachu. Always putting stupid stuff on them. Oh, there's those sunglasses there. Elmo, Raph. More stuff. Yeah, Fantasia, Mickey, Kiwi bro. Yeah, Panda dude. Bunch of plush stuff that when I get a proper shelf up they'll be organised, and because they're sitting on a pile of tubs and things down there. So we're on to the, I'm going to ignore the robots because they're all disorganised and dusty, not just a mess. Quick look over here, it's just like comic trades. They're just piled up on the floor because I got nowhere to put them. About to get some of these on the shelves on the bottom section, like how I've got this set up. When I get my next shelves in, these will be able to migrate onto there instead of being massive stacks on the floor of anything and everything. It's not just comics, it's paperback books as well, and I've got other ones out the back of the garage. But yeah, there's just all sorts all stacked up here. That's pretty much comics on this one. Lots of wrestling biographies I've been reading over the last couple of years. But let's get on to the turtle section. So there's mostly vintage turtles in here. Top and out with a big mecha gremlin dude. Okay, so we've got some turtles on this Rise of the Turtles playset, which is really good value. One of the best ones I've done because it's just like multiple tiers. It displays like a shelf unto itself. classics. Bebop and Rocksteady BST Crane in there, very nice figure. Little random fly guy, he's not from Turtles but he fits in well. Ceratons, only got some last year for the first time ever. Bootleg Batman, why not? In New York. Chrome Dome, baby. Look at that. Look at that chrome. That's beautiful. Good deal on that one. Shredder in gold. Crazy face from the Glowing show. Scumbag, reissue, Bebop and Rocksteady and superhero outfits. Cool lizard dude, I forget the name of, and that like Cyber Frog thing. I'm not sure what it is. Movie Super Shredder, big Transforming Raza, which I picked up after seeing Bill's awesome collection and getting to those. Random alien in there. Coming down the next layer. That's the actual one Gojitron sent me before I picked up those other ones, and I've been trying to get them, or I've got multiple Man-Rays. I was trying to get Man-Ray for like a good 5 years. It's like, found none, and then in 12 months I went from having none to 3 different ones. It's crazy. But yeah, this is the proper style one anyway from Gojitron, the best looking outfit. Another dude, just an arcade game toy thing I shoved in there. Looks cool in there. And also in the playset it has these plastic ones which are part of the layer, whereas that's an actual, you know, proper thing. Poor Mikey's gotten speared behind Wingnut's wing because I think he fell over recently, and that's why there's Pac-Man shooting back there. Baxter. Down here, there's a bit of rumble going on. We've got Leatherhead from the 2002 show next to the Vintage Turtles. Except one of those is a reissue, can you tell the difference? There's 2 wraps there. See, the colours are quite different. Cool chrome Fugitoid. That's that reissue Toxie that they did from Trick or Treat, really good quality. Ended up buying a second one of them. Rock Soldiers fighting old Panda Khan with Sagi and the Turtles. Toxie. Got on Rocksteady on backup. The big Jack's Batman hiding in the corner here. Let's do a giant Mayhem Raph. Move this Spider-Man plush for a moment. See the size of him. Wants to fall over. I painted the size with one of those chrome pen things. It's not the best, but it's not alright. Cool addition I got recently. Goldzilla. Bootleg Godzilla with like crummy gold paint highlights. Just a really cool figure. He's just sitting there because he was on the shelf and I didn't have nowhere else to put him at the moment. Yeah, that's about it for today's one. Bunch of cool toys and stuff. Getting very close to finally putting up my 2 shelves. They're going to go over here and I can put a whole pile more stuff on there. So I'll catch you guys next time.